Hello, I'm Soap, and today's gonna be a bit of a weird video. So basically, I wanted to do a random, royal high roleplay. I don't agree with AI, so I didn't use that. Instead, I decided to use these dice, which are called story cubes, because I was bored and I wanted to do a really random video. So yeah, let's go on with the video then. Okay, so this is what the story cubes look like. Now this is kind of crazy. I'm not used to doing like semi in real life videos. It's just my hand. I have done felting videos before, not my best work. I recorded this a while ago because I started filming this before I went on holiday. So yeah, basically I rolled the dice and then I just started to lay them out. I did decide that I'd end up choosing the order of the dice after I rolled them because otherwise it's a bit like, what on earth am I gonna do? So my kind of overall idea is like, we start on the moon and we're an alien. And we look at the Earth and we're confused, so we go to investigate, hence like the magnifying glass. And then we see, because of the eye, a fish, and the fish has no feet. Oh, also we're sleeping on the moon, I forgot about that one. So obviously, yeah, really random plot. And I'm going to be posting this in a short, so some people are going to be really confused. This video is more like a behind the scenes, kind of like a vlog, but not in real life obviously, of my process for making roleplays. Obviously this is a more simple one than an actual full-on series. So now I'm going to show me making the outfit for the main character who is an alien. So obviously you gotta start with the green skin. The face I did get a bit confused on for a while because I really wanted these eyes, then it didn't match with the third eye. I really wanted different eyes. So I do end up adding these scales, and then I realized I want all of my eyes to be purple, so then I changed them. And so yeah, this is the face I settle with. Then I look for hair, and I think I should go with purple hair because I just feel like it matches eyes and it's very nice. I really wanted to have I can say a technological look, I don't know what that means. That's why I was trying to put those elf ears on. So I'm just trying to add as many little black aspects as possible to make my character look somewhat robotic and futuristic. And then I'm using a colour scheme of black, white, green and purple. So for the shoes I obviously use the mechanic leg because like I said I want it to be kind of robotic, and then I do the same for one of the hands. And then I changed the hair colour because I didn't really like the shade, but then I was really indecisive. I didn't know if I wanted to add devil horns as well as the big ears on the side, but I did end up settling with this outfit. I think it went pretty well. Also, I forgot to mention my earring combo. I think it's cool. So now on to set design. Obviously there isn't a moon. I mean there is in the New Year updates and in Wickery Cliffs, but obviously I don't have access to that, so I bought a whole new room for this, so I am trying to make the moon. So I use one of these spinning lights to make craters kind of, and then I tried to find the colour and I put a balloon underneath to make that be the underneath of the moon. And then I spent most of my time trying to make the walls look starry, so I just used the free glitter black colour pattern. I put it on everything. This takes a really long time because it's hard to navigate all the walls and floors and stuff. What I did find quite annoying was how the moon span, but it sometimes stops, so it'll probably be fine. I add walls on the outsides of the windows so you can't see through them, and on the door as well. So I need to make an earth because she looks at the earth to be like, oh, I want to go there. So then I'm looking for a pattern to go on this balloon. And then luckily I actually found an earth pattern. It doesn't really fit on the balloon perfectly, but I think that's good enough. It looks like, if I get the right angle, it looks like I'm at the moon. So yeah, that's me making one set for the roleplay. Basically, I'm about to start editing this video, then I run into a problem. I need a fish. So I'm like, where would the fish be? I knew the fish used to be in Campus 4 in that little aquarium thing in the office, but that doesn't exist anymore. So I'm like, okay, I remember there's fish on Sunset Island as particles, but I don't think they're defined enough, visually, for a roleplay. So I'm like, okay, where do I have to go next? Went to the Enchantraverse and went into the water element area because I knew there was fish in there. But it turns out there's just jellyfish, and it's really hard to film while swimming, so it wouldn't be good visually as well. Plus, jellyfish are not the fish I had in mind. They do have legs. Well, they don't have legs, but they don't have feet, but still. Also, the location is a bit niche as well. It's just a bit inconvenient to get to. So then I came up with a solution. I need to make the fish avatar. So the next section is going to be me making the fish avatar. So for skin tone I wanted to do a bluey grey skin tone, and then I just wanted to do a custom made face ready, so I went for this blue one. And then I put the mystic ears on, and I put these earrings on because I don't know, they just look right. Then I put this mermaid tail looking skirt on. It would be more convenient if mermaid tails actually existed. And I made it slightly darker than the skin tone because I don't want to be like reported, I guess. And then I put the opposite attract bodice on because it has like a seashell in the middle. The plan was to put the seashells top on, but it just didn't fit. Then I give it arms and nails because why not? And then the final touch is adding the name fish, so it's obvious that's a fish. And then you've got to hit this pose. So that's it for the fish outfit. Nothing snazzy, it has a brief cameo so it's fine. So yeah, that's it for my behind the scenes of me making a roleplay that was randomized by some dice. I know it's a random video concept, but you know, sometimes you've got to do random videos. So yeah, the short will be coming out on Sunday, so be prepared. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe.